Jodha Akbar.
Aunt, why didn't you listen to the Emperor? He didn't want you to go to the temple right away. You should have waited a little while.
I see. So the Emperor has been complaining to my nephew about me.
He hasn't complained, Aunt. He cares about you a lot and you take advantage of it.
Mansingh, you should take your auntie's side and not the Emperor's.
The Rajvanshis support the ones whose views match theirs. Aunt, the things for the charity are ready.
Moti, now that I have prayed to the goddess, I feel very peaceful once again. Come.
Long live!
Long live the Queen!
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 Long live!
Long live the
Long
Queen!
live!
Long live the Queen!
Shanti! Shanti!
Stop, stop! Put me down. Mansingh, find out what's happening over there.
Aunt, relax. I'll find out what's happening here. Listen to me. Find out what's happening.
Okay. Sir, it seems a woman has locked herself in her hut, and she wants to take her own life.
What? Committing suicide is a huge sin. A person only does that when they have no other choice. Mansingh, go and stop her. I don't want the subjects to commit suicide while I am there. Go quickly.
Okay, Aunt.
My daughter-in-law is in there trying to take her own life. Will someone help me, please? Shanti! Shanti, open the door, my dear. Do you see now? My daughter-in-law is trying to take her own life. Will someone please save her?
Listen! Please open the door! Why are you here?
Mansingh, I couldn't stop myself. What's happening?
Your Majesty, will you please help my daughter-in-law? She's in the house and doused herself in oil with the intention of setting herself and her son on fire. Will you please save my daughter-in-law, Your Highness?
Goodness! She set herself on fire! I'll have to break the door down.
Hurry up, Mansingh! What were you doing? You wanted to end your life? Don't you know suicide is considered a sin? Never mind that. You were going to kill this innocent boy and your unborn baby. You are a mother.
What other option did I have, Queen? The law dictates that taxes are collected from all the Hindus. We don't have money for them. Pay tax or get punished. Convert and accept Islam in order to get rid of taxes. I can't pay the taxes, and I don't want to have to convert. So tell me, what other option do I have? Don't you people pity us Hindus at all? You take everything we have until we are left with nothing, and now you won't even let me die if I want to.
I did not come here to take anything. I have come here to do charity.
Do you think that that's fair? You take everything we have, and you say it's in the name of tax, and you make us beg you for the most basic of things, so that you can give us some part of our own wealth as charity. And in return, we pray that you have a long life. We didn't pay the taxes, so the soldiers came and arrested my husband, and they told us that they were going to seize our house. Is that acceptable? If so, why? You live in your palace, comfortable as can be, while the rest of us are left completely homeless. Some of us die. We're always being told that there's no discrimination between Hindu and Muslims. But only Hindus have to pay tax. Does that sound fair to you?
What is she trying to say?
They're administrative things. Keep out of it.
No, Mansingh. A law should not torture its subjects like this.
That's enough, Your Highness. Stop this pretense of sympathy and pity. We're looted in the name of tax. It's unacceptable. And we're given money in the form of charity. You're having such a huge celebration for the birth of your 2 children. You're doing charity work. But this money for charity has been collected by looting the joy of our own children. Now go and tell your emperor. I will take my life and my children's lives, but I refuse to convert. I'm a Hindu and I will die a Hindu. Do you hear me, Your Highness?
If there is any semblance of truth in what you are saying to me, then I will make sure you have justice. And I promise you that no woman will ever have to suffer through what you have experienced from this day forward.
This bird is so beautiful.
They'll look even more beautiful once they bloom. Just wait and see.
I can make them bloom anytime, with only the power of my tune.
I don't know about the power of tune, but Tansen's art of fooling people is superb. And he's fooling you.
It's not that I'm not fooling her.
You're fooling me. Singing cannot make a flower bloom. It needs rain and sun.
You will not mend your ways now that you're here, will you, Mahesh Das? You used to harass me even when the 2 of us were in King Ramchandra's court back in Panna. And now, I'm working here. Now you're here too.
I cannot help it, Ramtanu Pandey. Sorry, I mean Tamsin. Looks like we are destined to be together. King Ramchandra was the one who appointed me there, and the Emperor has appointed me here.
Really? But why has the Emperor appointed you? Of what use are you to the Emperor, Mahesh Das?
I'm an expert at words like you're an expert at music. The Emperor's appointed me so that the atmosphere in the palace is a pleasant one.
Then I don't think you're needed here. There's nothing for you to do, is there?
Why not?
Because the babies are here to keep the Emperor happy now, and my music.
Your music might be able to make the king very happy and entertain him. But what I have to say usually entertains the queens, and every one of the queens smile as soon as they see me.
Mahesh Das, they don't laugh at what you say. They laugh at you, at your attire, and at your face. That would make anyone laugh.
I'm quite surprised at you. Ramtanu Pandey, why on earth are you not laughing at me yet?
Because my music is a serious thing. It's discipline.
Are you serious? Your penance has caused a lot of trouble for me. You sing the fire tune and start a fire. You tell me, would a good person start a fire like that? You sing the rain tune and bring about the rains. You sing the tune and you mess it up. I have to fix it by making people laugh. Discipline.
But that woman was trying to take the life of her unborn baby, her infant son and herself, Your Highness, because she did not have money to pay taxes. Unfortunately, she was faced with only one option: convert to another religion? And that's just not fair.
It's perfectly fair, Jodha. The Mughal Empire has lots of laws. They've existed for years, and I don't think any of them are unfair either.
I'm sorry, Queen Ruqayya, but you have to change the laws according to the time that we are currently living in.
It is not your right to decide that. It's the Emperor's.
That is why I've come here to talk to the Emperor about this, Queen Ruqayya. On the one hand, I enjoy all the luxuries in the palace. On the other, the people don't have money for food and basic necessities to live. And if we burden them with the taxes, then it is not fair.
Queen Jodha, I can't say anything in this regard right now. I'll have to talk to Todomal first as to what the issue is. And then we can talk about it.
You have to change this law yourself, Emperor, not Todormal. You are the one who has to make this decision.
No, Emperor. You cannot do that. That would be detrimental to both you and the Empire. To just suddenly change the laws?
I've been summoned by the king.
That's not possible. He didn't tell us.
How do I convince them? Go and ask Todormal for yourself.
Okay.
Listen to me, Emperor. You cannot change the laws and regulations every time. Today someone tried to kill themselves. Now you want to change the law? So in the future, everyone's going to do this.
That won't happen.
Yes, it will.
For goodness sake, will you two stop fighting? If you give me some time to give this matter some thought, then I can make a decision. Todormal, will cancelling this tax have any effect on the treasury as a whole?
Emperor, it is true that this tax does affect the Hindu people, but it's also true that it contributes to the treasure majorly. We rely on those taxes for so many things. Most of the wages are paid from it, and that is why we need the taxes.
Todormal is right, Your Highness. If we cancel the tax, it will affect the treasury greatly.
Is there any way of avoiding that?
There is an alternative option in the law of the kingdom, Your Highness. They can convert to Islam instead and don't have to pay, and can accept Allah's refuge.
And those who do not have to pay taxes. This is the law, King. We have been fighting multiple battles, and we can't afford such a huge financial loss by cancelling the tax. We have to expand our army. You know very well, Emperor. The rule only lasts until the army is on the battlefield, and we pay the army's wages from the taxes that we collect.
I definitely agree.
Why is this crowd here? What's going on? Assalamu alaikum. Tell me how I can help you today.
I have come to give you something.
What?
My share of tax.
Pardon me, Your Highness, but I don't understand.
You see, this is actually a very simple concept. All the Hindus in the kingdom pay taxes. I am also a defeated Hindu. That is why I want to deposit my tax.
Listen, I want you to go and summon the Emperor here immediately. Assalamu alaikum.
I already told the Emperor that the tax is extremely important. The kingdom was suffering huge losses.
You are absolutely right, Queen Rakaya. Me and all the Hindu women in this palace want to deposit our share of the tax, because that is what is expected of Hindu people.
As a queen, you are considered different from the other people. You're exempt. But if you insist and you still want to pay tax, then no one has a problem with that.
We are all part of the people except the Emperor, at least as far as I am concerned. And since all the Hindus are expected to pay tax, how can I get an exemption? I want all the rules that apply to all the Hindu subjects to apply to me as well.
What's this, Queen Jodha? What are all these people doing?
Queen Jodha has come here to deposit her share of tax as a Hindu woman, King.
But Queen Jodha...
Rakaya is absolutely right. And I, along with my tax, would like to pay tax for the man who was arrested for the mere fact that he didn't have money to pay tax for his own family. Emperor, I would like you to release that man.
Okay. He will be released. But Queen Jodha, I was going to talk to you in this regard later, so why did you do all of this?
You can't change the laws and rules of the Mughal Empire for Queen Jodha, Your Highness. It is true that Queen Jodha and I are friends now, and that the two of us like each other, but that doesn't mean that I'll support everything she says these days. And nor should you, Emperor. You are the Emperor, and the administration is in your hands now. And cancelling tax is not in favor of the kingdom. So if Queen Jodha wants to pay her taxes, then you shouldn't feel the pressure of it, King.
I am not doing this to put pressure on anyone.
But Queen Jodha, put yourself in my shoes. Will you think about me for a moment? The Emperor of India's wife is standing here today wanting to pay her taxes. If you have to pay your taxes, think about how embarrassing and humiliating it would be for me. Queen Jodha, you cannot pay the tax.
I am also part of the Hindu faith, Emperor. And since all Hindus have to pay their taxes, I am also a Hindu, and I am only abiding by the rules. If I cannot pay the tax, then I am going to have to convert. I have not converted to any other religion, therefore I will have to pay the taxes. I am a defeated Hindu, so I have to pay tax too.
For goodness sake, try to understand what I am saying, Queen Jodha.
Just accept the tax, Your Highness.
All right, if this is what you want, then you can pay the tax. But I will not be changing the rules.
I am trying to abide by the rules.
Will you please stop insisting, Queen Jodha?
I am not insisting, Emperor. I am simply abiding by the rules. And if I don't abide, then why should the subjects abide?
Your tax will be deposited in the treasury, Queen Jodha. Thank you.
What? Queen Ruqayya accepted it?
Yes. And His Highness has made it clear now that he...
What do you mean? Why did you go so silent?
Salam, Queen Jodha.
Walaikum.
Today I'm really sad.
Why?
You are sad. Which means that I'm obviously not doing my job properly if you're upset. So I am upset.
Nothing can change certain circumstances, Maneshdas. Not even your humor.
Is there anything that I can do?
No. You cannot do anything.
You are going to have to seek help. You have to do it. It's my job to make sure that everyone in the palace is kept happy. You're unhappy about Queen Ruqayya's behavior, aren't you? If there's disharmony between the two of the queens, then it is not good for my health. That's why you have to accept my help.
How do you know so much, Mahesh?
Because how do I fix sorrow if I don't know the cause?
How do you think you can help?
You just need to trust me, Your Highness. I'm going to solve your problem for you. Please pardon me.
I have decided the tax will be paid. I will not change the law. Man Singh, what do the other Rajvanshis have to say?
Your Highness, the King of Mewad, Uday Singh, has given refuge to our rebels. This is a cause for concern. This is not in our favor. Some of our units are also connected to Mewad.
Then we'll have to take an action immediately. Do whatever it takes. I want you to send King Uday Singh a message stating that if he gives refuge to our rebels, then it'll be considered announcement of a great war. But first tell him that I would like to see him so that we can discuss a few things.
Yes, Your Highness.
Salam alaikum to the Emperor and to the courtiers.
What's the matter, Maheshdas? You have only recently been given a position in this palace by the Emperor, and you have already started coming late.
My apologies, Emperor. I left my home early enough to get here on time, but lots of people surrounded me on the way here. These people all want to see you.
They want to see me? But why?
Told me that they wanted to convert to Islam.
Suddenly? Then tell them that I will see them later. There's no reason for me to see them at this point in time. Anything else?
Your Highness, I think that you should organize to see these people. It's for the best.
Why? What is so urgent? There are quite a lot of people here today. Do all of them want to convert to Islam?
Yes, Emperor.
Toromal, please make sure no one gets manhandled while they are gathered in this crowd today.
Yes, Emperor.
I don't understand. So many people want to convert to another religion suddenly?
I beg your pardon. You once said that all the religions would be given equal status, and that there would be no discrimination. No one would be forced to convert if they did not want to. And whatever the Emperor orders is the law. But what I don't understand is that there can be two laws in the same kingdom at the same time.
Who is forcing them to convert to Islam?
I beg your pardon, King. These people aren't doing it willingly. In fact, they're all being compelled. And the law of the kingdom is compelling them to... Well, there's not much you can do about it. Such is the law of the kingdom.
But this is a crime. If someone does not truly believe in Islam, then they should not accept it as his religion. So under the circumstances, he might accept Islam, but Islam doesn't accept him, and God doesn't accept that.
So you are going to have to take a step. You are the Emperor, God's reflection, and God would not approve of this. So how can you let this happen? You should let the people choose their own God. You should not force them. I understand that what his queen say might matter to Emperor Jalaluddin Muhammad. But to an emperor, his subjects' happiness matters more than that.
I am also part of the Hindu faith, Emperor. And since all the Hindus have to pay their taxes, and I am also a Hindu, I am trying to abide by the rules. I am simply abiding by the rules, and if I don't abide, then why should the subjects abide? I am a defeated Hindu.
No, Queen Jodha, you could never lose. You can never be defeated.
Queen Jodha is not here right now.
Why are you here?
I beg your pardon, Emperor. I do not even know what this place is supposed to be.
This is the balance of justice. I come here when I can't make a decision about something. And I come here to decide. Today I've come here to weigh my decision.
The king himself needs to be happy in order to keep his people and subjects happy. And as far as I understand it, you appointed me here so that I can keep you happy. It is my job to make sure that your environment is a happy one.
Of course. I admit that you're an expert at it. Wit and humor is not always the answer. Sometimes it doesn't work.
But just by looking at you, I can say for sure that this is not a matter that should put you in a dilemma of any sort, Your Highness. And you know what the difference is between right and what's wrong.
I don't understand.
I beg your pardon, King. It is not my place, but you're the first emperor who gives equal respect to both the Hindus and the Muslims. And since you give them equal respect, why not give them equal justice as well?
If the decision was that easy, then do you not think I would have made it a long time ago?
I have an idea that might help. And no one will get hurt in the process.
What's your idea?
You need to trust me and summon everyone to the court. Just wait and see what I do.